Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at Galactica recreation created by my curious mind, one of our Discord advanced builders, and here they say, hey Johnny, this is a one-to-one recreation of Galactica at Alton Towers Resort. Galactica is the first ever B&M flying coaster to ever exist, previously known as Air. After a retheme in 2016, we have Galactica as we know it today. Be sure to check it out at day and night. The perfect time should already be set. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, this looks like a very impressive recreation, so stay tuned and let's get right on into it. Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing great today. As you can see, a top-down view of Galactica, and I'm gonna bring up a satellite image of the actual Google Maps satellite of the coaster, and you can see that they line up nearly identically. Not only do you have the perfect layout of the coaster, but the station, the surrounding buildings, even like the little outcrops, the trees, the foliage. We even see a little bit of the Nemesis coaster just interacting with the lift there, as well as the monorail that takes you around Alton Towers. That is absolutely phenomenal. This looks super impressive. Let's head down the queue, check out the coaster, and then we'll take a look around further at everything else. Now the people are coming up through the ground. Interesting way of leading them up. Looks like we might be missing some custom media files. There were some music that came with this. However, it is copyright claimed. So if you guys want to hear it with the actual original music, there is a video on the Steam Workshop page. You can check it out there, as well as you can download it yourself. Links are all in the description if you want to see that. So there you go. Okay. There were no guests, but I thought, hey, this looks like it's open to the public, so why don't we let some guests in? And they're all heading down the queue too. So it's quite fun. Look at this. My goodness. I might need to follow the people here. Where do we go? Wait, he just went through the wall. Where did he go? I think we're going through here. Holy moly. Oh. Okay, here we go. Looks like there's additional queues that they can extend the queues for when it's a super busy day. So quite some really cool realism there. Look at this boarding station. Everything about this looks very spot on. As far as I could tell, I haven't been on the ride myself, but I looked around at it. I watched some videos on it and, you know, poked around at Google Images as well. So here we go. This is a look at the coaster results, and it is a flying coaster. Let's get right on it. Wow, that is super impressive. I'll see if I can try to get the video in the bottom right hand corner. I mean, you guys would have saw it if I managed to pull it off. It's nearly identical. I was even looking at like the surrounding fences, the little shrubs, rocks, everything. It's all there. Definitely one of the top tier recreation coasters I've seen. You said to ride it both at day and night, but it looks like it's controlled by a day-night sequencer. So if we try to ride it at night, does it stay at night? Let's, well, we could also change the POV. How about we could do like a cinematic and see if that changes anything. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely remarkable. We'll take a look around and I'll talk a little bit more about recreation coasters on the channel. We've seen one recently with Goliath, and one of the feedbacks that I was giving is try to look at that Google map, try to see the surrounding areas and see what the pathwork looks like, what the layout looks like, where the tree work is, and some of the surrounding things. And that's why I like the little addition of, you know, the little bit of the Nemesis there. You could almost imagine that the Nemesis is actually integrated in a part of the coast, the park here, as well as the monorail. It just gives you that little bit of added immersion. Even like the little chill areas around, the little bits of rubble with the custom supports, all custom supports throughout this whole thing. The key features of the ride, the theming of the ride, as well as the queue work of the ride, all done to exceptional quality. The logo, the sign, I mean, look at it, it has it all. It's absolutely amazing, and this is what I like to see from the recreations, you guys. If you're gonna go out and do a recreation, we get a lot of them submitted to us, and they're just the coaster layout. And it's like, okay, well, let's just say we're gonna have to close this down. You know, somebody submits you this, and you're like, okay, well, that might be the actual layout of the coaster, but it's not that interesting to watch in a video. Whereas this is interesting because it brings people back. For those who have been to Alton Towers, those who have ridden this coaster, this is definitely going to give you some nostalgia vibes, or if it's your hometown, it's going to bring you back there. You know, and that's what you're looking for. It's trying to recreate that feeling that you get when you go to Alton Towers, when you go to ride the coaster. That first time you walked up the queue, the first time you walked by some of these elements and you looked at them and pointed at them and took a picture of them and you said, hey, we're going on Galactica. That is a memorable moment for everybody. And just giving us the coaster layout doesn't quite bring you back there. And I think this is exactly what I would come to expect and hope to expect from those of you trying to do these recreation coasters, because this is definitely like sets the standard, sets the benchmark for those things. And we've seen numerous ones. We've seen them, what was the latest one that I can think of that was really good was the Hulk. We showed that on the channel. There was a couple others. We've seen the Nemesis. We've seen a lot of really good recreation coasters throughout the time on this channel, and I tried to grab the ones that look exceptional, and this definitely is one of them. And because it is the most recent one, for those of you who are trying to attempt this sort of thing, definitely use this as inspiration. Take a look at the Google Maps, take a look at the imagery, ride the rides, and you can almost still frame it. If I managed to get the video up in the bottom right hand corner while we were riding the coaster, you can still frame it and see what do the fences look like around, what do the sitting areas look like, what can we see from the perspective of the coaster. Let's try to add some of those elements. And you might not get it perfectly, and you never will, but in terms of one-to-one scale, I think this is as close as you can get it. And for that, this is an exceptional job by my curious mind, one of our advanced builders, and he's building at expert and master quality with this creation here today. What did you guys think? I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Have you been to Alton Towers? Have you been on the Galactica? Leave your comments down below for myself as well as curious mind. What did you think of their one-to-one recreation of Galactica? Did they hit it out of the park or not? Would you add anything? Would you change anything? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's going to do it for me in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next Coaster Spotlight. Bye now.